Good morning everyone. So today let's begin the class with the Mendelian disorders. Okay. So earlier we have actually studied about the different type of inheritances, isn't it? Now the basic concept of genetics, that is the Mendelian principle. So whenever we are studying about the Mendelian disorders, that means this type of diseases will obey the Mendelian principles. Okay, their inheritance, their transmission will follow Mendelian inheritance principles. Now these are actually determined by mutation in single gene. Now we know what is mutation, isn't it? That is sudden hereditary change. So when mutation is occurring in a particular single gene, then that type will cause some diseases, and those diseases come under the Mendelian disorders. Okay, so these Mendelian disorders can be easily traced with the help of the pedigree analysis. Now this is of two types actually, recessive and dominant traits. Now let us study about first the color blindness. Color blindness, actually it is a recessive sex-linked trait. Okay, and in this particular type of disease, the person who is suffering from it, he fails to distinguish between the red and the green color. That means that he cannot see, the red color doesn't appears to red to him, the green doesn't appear green to him, so he cannot distinguish that particular two colors. Okay, so that disease is called the color blindness disease. Now the genes which is responsible for the normal color vision and the abnormal gene which is responsible for causing color blindness, that particular gene is designated by C, and it is present in the X chromosomes. Okay, the normal gene and its recessive allele both are carried by the X chromosome, and the females have normal color vision, but actually what happened, they function as carriers. Okay, now in male only one X chromosome is present. So what happens in male, that particular X chromosome, if it is carrying the gene for color blindness, then it will show its effect. But for females, it has to possess in both the X chromosome the recessive gene. Okay, because if the dominant gene is present, then it will show normal color vision. So the small c gene responsible for causing color blindness has to be present in both the X chromosome in case of females, but in males, if it is present in one chromosome, then it will show its effect. Actually that's why males maximum show this type of diseases. It is very rare in case of females. Okay, and moreover what happened, this type of diseases, they show crisscross inheritance. Crisscross inheritance means actually what happened, when the transmission takes place from father to daughter to the son, or from mother to son to the daughter. Okay, so that is called crisscross pattern of inheritance. Now for example, you see here, this is a normal female with two normal X chromosome. This is a male, colorblind male, where the X chromosome is possessing the small c gene which is responsible for causing the disease. Now if we find out the gametes, then four types of gametes are obtained. These two from this, okay, normal female, two normal X chromosomes, and from this colorblind man, one colorblind chromosome and one normal Y chromosome. If we cross them as per Mendelian cross, okay, you can do this cross in this way also, or you can prepare the checkerboard also, Punnett square. And then if you cross them, then we will find the offsprings which will possess a carrier female, a normal male, a carrier female, and a normal male. That means the females will be carrier and the males will be normal if a colorblind man marries a normal female. Okay, the question will come in that particular. When a normal female marries a colorblind man, what is the ratio of the percentage of normal sons or carrier daughters, isn't it? So that type of question will come, so you have to cross them and find them in this particular ratio. Got it? Again, let's see the next example where the female is colorblind. Now you can see that here both the X chromosomes are possessing the small c gene, that means the colorblind gene, while the male is normal. So the gametes are obtained in this fashion. Then we are preparing the next offsprings. You can also prepare the checkerboard also. Okay, so here see, if the female is colorblind, then both the females will act as carriers because they are possessing one small c, one gene in one X chromosome. The other X chromosome is not possessing the colorblind gene, rather it is possessing the normal gene. That's why these will be carriers, but the males, you see, the X chromosome are possessing the colorblind gene. That's why both the males will be colorblind. Okay, so if the female is colorblind, then all the offsprings will possess the genes, but the females will be carrier, and the males will be colorblind. But in case of normal male, they will be normal sons and carrier females. Okay, now the second disease is the hemophilia. Hemophilia, that is also known as the bleeder's disease. Actually here what happened, the particular person suffering from this disease, their blood clotting agent doesn't occur. That means there is lack of or absence of anti-hemophiliac globulin and plasma thromboplastin factors. That means the factors which are responsible for blood clotting. So as these factors are absent, so blood clotting doesn't take place, and for that particular reason, if a small cut occurs in that person, it will lead to continuous bleeding and even lead to death of that particular person. Okay, so this is a very dangerous disease, hemophilia. This is also known as the royal disease because first it was observed in the royal family of Spain. That means in Queen Victoria's family it was observed. That's why this is also known as the royal disease. Here also the inheritance is same. The recessive gene is present in the X chromosome, and if it is present in one X chromosome of the female will be carrier, and if it is present in both the chromosomes, X chromosomes of the female, then they will be hemophilic female, and if it is present in one X chromosome of the male, then that will be hemophilic male. Now see, when a carrier female marries a normal man, then here what happened, the offsprings will be obtained in this ratio. Now see, for X, XH, small h is the gene for representing hemophilia. So here two gametes are obtained, X, normal X, and one hemophilic X. X and Y is obtained. When we cross them as per the Mendelian principle, okay, then what happened? We will find a normal female, a normal male, a carrier female, and a hemophilic male. That means the ratio of occurrence of a normal man and hemophilic man is 1:1. 50% will be normal, 50% will be hemophilic. Similarly, females also 50% will be normal and 50% will be carrier. So these are actually some examples of the crisscross pattern of inheritance that we observe. So color blindness and hemophilia. These two diseases are very important as per Mendelian disorders. So the crosses are important. You can prepare the checkerboard and also study it, or you can do the cross in this pattern also. But the main points, what is the main reason for occurring, what it is symptoms, how the crisscross pattern is taking place, which chromosome it is present, the gene, everything you have to mention while you are writing about it. Okay, so go through this, go through the notes, go through the video and do the crosses properly. Practice it 2-3 times, only then it will be clear. And still if you have any problem, then please let me know.